This is my randomology, and today we're going back to school. And I mean that in more ways than one. First day of school here in this particular district, so my daughter's in school right now. I get to record again. You may also notice setup looks a little different. That's because we actually moved about a month ago. All of the summer reactions actually got recorded in May, but we spent a couple of weeks packing everything and moving to this new place. There's nothing on the walls behind me right now, but there will be soon. And if the lighting looks a little off as well, I've never actually had the chance to try this setup out, so this might change in the next video or two. So we are watching Heathers. Now, I know it's not strictly a horror movie, but when I asked YouTube and Facebook about school-based horror movies, somebody recommended this, and then everybody kind of jumped in and said, no, this is perfect for the channel. Like, it's a really dark comedy. I know it's a dark comedy, I just didn't know it was that dark. So all I know about it is there's apparently a couple of characters named Heathers. I know that gag. It's Winona Ryder, Christian Slater, and Shannon Doherty, which I wasn't expecting this to kind of be like, in memory of, she passed away in the middle of the summer, well in the middle of me not being able to record any of this. So I would have probably done this in the summer if that was the case. But let's get back to it. Expect more school-based horrors. Not all of them. We are going to be doing Maxine this month. But, well, let's start off September with Heathers. And like always, if you like what you're watching, go ahead and head over to Patreon or Facebook, become subscribers there, or become a member here on YouTube. And if you become a member on Patreon or YouTube, you get all these videos early. Also, if you're on Patreon, you also get them if YouTube ends up blocking them, which they do all the time. Winona Ryder. I knew I was getting old when they cast Winona Ryder as Spock's mom. I could smell the Aquanet. Man, the Powerpuff Girls grew up, and I don't like how they ended up. Okay. That seemed unnecessary. Getting kind of a John Waters vibe off of this.
Now, Heather, it's Heather's turn.
All three of them are named Heather? That's gotta be really confusing. I approve of her choice of literature, though. What are they aiming at? Ow!
If you want to fuck with the Eagles, you have to learn to fly. I said.
I mean,
So you.
I don't know if you put that on a pillow, but sure. I can already smell like the high school cafeteria pizza.
Heather, I don't have anything against Martha Dunstock.
You don't have anything for her either. Come on, it'll be very.
That's how a sociopath thinks.
I want to get a Heather and put her on my Johnson and just start spinning around like a goddamn pinwheel. Punch it in.
No, you're never going to do that. No, you're going to get married to your high school sweetheart, get a job at your dad's business, and have vanilla sex for the rest of your life.
I'm going to tell him.
Don't you dare.
It's a real party continent.
Sawyer.
Wasn't Winona Ryder like 17 when they did this?
I told Dennis if he gives me another political topic, I'd spew burrito chunks.
This is right at the cusp of like 80s and 90s slang. It's a little off. Well, it sounds off.
Come on, Veronica.
I was talking to somebody.
Why do you want to be friends with these? I mean, I know why, but at the same time, why?
You win $5 million from the Poacher sweepstakes. Aliens land on the Earth and say they're gonna blow up the world in 2 days. What do?
I just slide that wad over to my father. Because he is like one of the top brokers in the state.
If I got that money?
And do what in 2 days?
Can't we talk to different kinds of people?
Fuck me gently with the chainsaw.
Wow!
Mother Teresa.
That's...
Did you see that? Heather number one just looked right at me.
Oh my god, clean your drawers out. There's like 6 different things that are gonna explode in a couple of minutes, I'm sure.
Phrasing, boom! Inappropriate.
Payment on $1 million to sit on my face and have a ride like the Kentucky Derby. It's gotta be the most.
Oh, there's a man that was very specific in his wants.
All right, push the button on the bomb, and you and the lion die like one.
What?
Yeah, I want to say that this is very cinematic, but I can definitely see people in my high school giving answers like this. Veronica, again, like, you seem very uncomfortable with everything that they're doing. Like, why would you do this? You know, someone who was bullied for several years in school, I can't wait for Heather, and Heather here to get their comeuppance.
Come on, Veronica. You used to have a sense of humor.
The sense of humor is different from being a sociopath.
His name is Jason Dean. He's in my
Oh, two first names.
$5 million the same day aliens land on the Earth and say they're going to blow it up in 2 days. What do you do?
That's the stupidest question I've ever heard.
You need to get out more, because, what? Oh, man, I've heard dumber.
Bring along a bottle of tequila, my sax, and some Bach.
How very.
How very what?
Later.
Definitely.
Heather, you look like you're wearing grandmother's couch.
I'll repeat myself.
God, they won't expel him. They'll just suspend him for a week.
Suspend him for shooting 2 kids?
Gun. They should throw his ass
Real
in
gun.
jail.
Wait, were they blanks?
No way. He used blanks.
You could still really hurt somebody with blanks. Damn, Heather!
Veronica, her shot. Her first Remington party.
Oh, the college thing
You
they
know
mentioned,
tonight,
yeah.
girl.
Where are they playing? Whose house is
Why
this?
not?
What was the first week of spring vacation withdrawal like?
I don't know. It's okay.
This guy sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard him before.
God damn, will somebody tell me why I read these spy novels?
Because you're an idiot.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
BQ or plane?
BQ.
I don't think I've had corn nuts since middle school.
Hey, everybody, an old man's talking.
Baton Rouge, Vegas, Sherwood, Ohio.
Ohio's not real.
Anytown, anytime. Pop a ham and cheese in the microwave and feast on a turbo dog.
I don't know what a turbo dog is, but I kind of want one right now. I haven't had breakfast yet.
I don't really like my friends.
Yeah, I don't really like your friends either. Maybe it's time to take a vacation.
Yeah, because if you stop being friends with them, you'll, I don't know what the consequence will be, honestly.
Hello, lady.
Oh, yeah, high-end college party here.
I want to kill, and you have to believe it's for more than just selfish reasons. My menstrual cycle. You have
Wow.
to believe me.
She's channeling a little Lydia Dietz here, and I love it.
We get back to the party.
We will. It's just so
Are they making out of the void? What's going on here?
I can't control myself.
Yeah, you can, and if you push too hard, you're going to get a switchblade in the nuts.
I understand that I must stop Heather.
Which one? Or just in general, Heather? The hive mind that is Heather. The hell was in that beer? Jesus. Oh no. That's the problem.
I know everyone at your
There are crack houses that are better put together than this place.
Betty Finn was a true friend, and I sold her out for a bunch of Swatch dogs and Diet Coke head.
Diet Coke heads. Oh man. I haven't mentioned it before, but the dialogue is actually really cool. I know the slang. Oh, right, fire. Please tell me you got her shoes.
You were nothing before you met me. You were playing Barbies with Betty Finn.
You're giving blowies to douches in the middle of a college party that looks like it takes place in a crack house.
No one at Westerberg's gonna let you play their reindeer games.
You do realize that Rudolph ends up being the hero in the story, right?
dreadful etiquette. I apologize.
Something's off about this guy. Not just the fact that he brought a gun into the school. You play croquet differently than I thought.
Thank you. That was my, Heather Chandler's one bitch that deserves to die.
Killing her won't solve anything.
But it will make you feel better.
I'm a no-rust build-up man myself.
That's
Be a dick.
kind of toxic.
Jerk.
That'll murder her. You guys are gonna kill her. Like, flat out kill her.
Yes, very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.
Oh no. Why do you even put it in that? Why not just put it back in the thing if, you know, Veronica didn't want to use it?
Grow up. Think I'll drink it just because you call me chicken?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will.
Just give me the cup, jerk.
Well, that was easy. How do you not taste the industrial cleaner in there? Corn nuts. Corn nuts were your last words. That's barely slightly better than dicks out for Harambe.
I just killed my best friend.
And your worst enemy.
Same difference.
Oh, right. Okay. You don't want to throw up in here. You're going to leave all kinds of DNA evidence.
I can't believe this is my life. Oh my God.
You're going to have to move to Indiana, get married, guys are going to leave, your kid's going to get stuck in the upside down.
It is another thing to serve them a wake-up cup full of liquid trainer.
It's also kind of her fault, because honestly, how did she not look into the cup, see what was in it, or taste the fact that her tongue would melt? The bell jar. Oh, no.
Like a suicide thing?
I mean, honestly, it would not be that hard to set it up. Get the cleaner up here, put her hand on it, make sure her fingerprints...
Why are you the way that you are?
It's a natural answer to the myriad of problems life has given me.
She doesn't look like someone who would use the word myriad.
But Heather would never use the word myriad.
I just... Stop doing my job for me.
You've done this before?
He might have.
Heather Chandler is not your everyday suicide. She was very popular.
Everyday suicide? You got a lot of those going on here?
I was impressed to see that she made proper use of the word myriad.
Damn. I'd be willing to go a half a day for a cheerleader.
God.
What the hell?
Heather left behind one of her swatches.
A swatch. I have not seen a swatch in so long. So now it's going to be Veronica, Heather, and Heather?
Veronica, what are you doing?
Something a little odd?
I'm just so thrilled to finally have an example of the profound sensitivity of which a human animal is capable.
That's not the way I would phrase this.
I'm going to pass this note around the class so you can all feel its pathetic beauty for yourself.
It's pathetic beauty. You know, I'm all for using current events in the classroom in order to teach whatever it is that you're teaching, but I feel like we're crossing a line here that need not be crossed.
Hey, son, I didn't hear you come in.
Hey, Dad. How was work today?
30 of those 4th of July fireworks attached to the trunk. Arraigned but acquitted.
Gosh, Bob. I almost forgot to introduce my girlfriend.
Oh my God, his dad there's a lot of mental illness in, was it Sherwood? Sherwood, Ohio. Fictional town of Sherwood, in the fictional state of Ohio.
Last time I saw my mom, she was waving from a library window in Texas. Right, Dad?
Right.
I missed something there.
So, what was the first day after Heather's suicide like?
Everybody's really kind of blasé about this. They said it was dark, but
God damn, will somebody tell me why I smoke these damn things?
It's not going to be a running gag.
Oh yeah, that's it.
You too.
If we're going to keep escalating, this is going to be freebasing at the table, isn't he?
But rather a society.
Hey, this guy, he was in Beetlejuice too, right?
We must pray that the other teenagers of Sherwood, Ohio know the name of that righteous dude who can solve their problems.
Holy youth pastor, Batman.
Why'd you have to kill such hot snatch? It's a joke, man. Jeez, people are so serious.
Technically, I did not kill Heather Chandler, but hey, who am I trying to kill?
Technically. I mean, it's the difference between murder and manslaughter.
That pudwapper just stepped on my foot.
Pudwapper?
Goddamn geek.
10 years is going to be boss. I'm getting flashbacks to Indiana. Oh yeah, living the high life right now with the Heathers, huh? Well, the remaining Heathers. You better hope that was mud.
Ew.
Can we talk about what's going on back there? Because,
Sorry, I'm just feeling a little superior tonight.
He's got the taste of blood.
Our love is God. Let's go get a slushie.
Interesting line.
This teenage suicide don't do it by Big Fun. But Jesus, man, Westerberg finally got one of these things, and I'm not gonna blow it.
Right. So
Oh,
Heather gets
you're-
the front page and I get crammed in by the Taco Bell?
I mean, look, from a practical point of view, he's not wrong, but Jesus.
Poems. Artwork that Heather did that we can put in the Heather Chandler yearbook spread.
She gets a spread?
It's more tasteful than it sounds.
Not much.
But he said that he and Ram had a nice little sword fight in your mouth last night. You know what I mean?
Hi, Kurt. Hi, this is Veronica Sawyer.
So are we not going to be killing bullies and things like that? Because I would watch that movie.
I don't get the point of me writing a suicide note when we're just going to be shooting them with blanks.
Are they going to be blanks?
It's like the person's been shot and killed, and really they're just lying there unconscious and bleeding.
Right.
Is that a thing?
First, tell me the similarity is not incredible.
It's incredible similarity.
She's good at that. When I worked for a congressman, we used to have to sign a bunch of stuff that he didn't want to, so we all had to know how to forge his signature. I'm still not entirely clear on the ethics of that.
Mineral water.
Oh, come on. A lot of people drink mineral water. It's come a long way.
Was that a thing at some point? Only gay people drink mineral water?
Glad you can make it.
I have a feeling this one's going to go foobar.
2,
3.
Thems were real bullets, weren't they? It's got to hit him in the front, right? Otherwise this doesn't work.
We've got 2 dead bodies in the woods behind.
You haven't even checked them! Where do you get the guns, actually? If they're registered to him or his dad? Well, not to him. Probably his dad.
All I got here is a couple of kids making out in a station wagon. Should I pry them apart?
For what? Why?
No. Are they naked?
Oh my god. They're underage as far as you know.
Suicide? Why?
Because when somebody kills themselves, you end up having kind of a cluster effect as more people hear about it. I can't emphasize enough how much everything in the 80s smelled like cigarette smoke. Veronica seems really, really blasé about this. I mean, she's worried, but it's more like, oh, I forgot to feed the dog.
Your true feelings were too gross and icky for you to face.
Thanks, Mephistopheles.
I did not.
Did too.
I did not.
Did too.
I did not.
As smart as you two are, this is how you're going to argue?
Kurt and Ram had nothing to offer the school but date rapes and AIDS jokes.
Not entirely wrong.
We make an ice run before the funeral.
Same day funeral. This place moves quick.
If there's any way you can hear me, Kurt, buddy. I don't care that you really were some pansy.
Oh my god. This place is...
My son's a homosexual, and I love him.
It's very progressive of you. Oh, journaling with a bottle of, I'm going to assume, vodka? Also, why the monocle?
Are we going to prom or to hell?
Both. Prom and hell.
I've seen a lot of bullshit. Angel dust, switchblades, sexually perverse photography exhibits involving tennis rackets.
No, go on. What was that like?
Today to fuse it back again. They're together.
That font is so painfully late 80s, early 90s. I don't think I need to tell you that none of this would fly today. We know a lot more about it, how to deal with these kinds of things. We have training and specialized positions that deal with this. There is absolutely no way in hell this would work today. Good God. Why is half the stuff in this room like built into rocks and stuff?
I put a Norwegian in the boiler room.
A Norwegian what?
She walked into the building 2 minutes before my dad blew the place up. She waved at me and then... boom.
Holy shit!
Playing our song.
Is that a real song or something they made for the movie? Oh, look, he's just as much of an asshole as everybody else.
You'll be back.
Yeah, the mantra of every abusive asshole.
What is this, blackmail?
No, no, no. Blackmail's a horrible word. I prefer extortion.
Moby Dick is dunked. The white whale drank some bad plankton and splashed through a coffee table. And now it's your...
Have you read the book? That's... Ahab does not... I'm not going to geek it out right now. I shop, therefore I am. Just when I thought you couldn't get any shallower. Oh, right, red. Yeah, now she gets to wear red.
Hello, Betty. This is Veronica.
Betty and Veronica?
I'm not as exciting as your other friends.
That is bullshit.
They're not her friends.
No, Betty, your daydreams are a lot better than my realities, believe me.
That's a good line.
Prepare to die.
I would not be saying that given the events of the past couple of days.
Bravo.
Oh, so Heather's taking over for Heather, and Heather's going to go along with this. No, this is not confusing at all.
Burst of cleansing synchronicity. TV cameras happened onto our path.
They happened onto her. You called them.
And there's Heather. Where you, Veronica?
On a suspect list if she's not careful.
This is a decision that affects all
Oh,
of us.
no.
And there's only one
No,
chance.
come on. No, this one I'm going to feel really bad for.
When it comes over the radio that Martha Dump Truck tried to buy the farm.
Tried. Okay, so she's alive.
Flopped in front of a car wearing a suicide note. She's alive and in stable condition.
Okay.
Just another case of a geek trying to imitate the popular people of the school and failing miserably. Is that pate?
Oh my God, punch her. Harder.
It's not Heather. No, it's Madonna.
Sharp as a dodgeball. Oh my God.
Heather told everyone about Heather, and nothing has changed. I guess that's Heather's way. And Jesus, what about JD?
You mean the aspiring serial killer?
Everyone jumped off a bridge with you.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Stop doing my job for me.
A little gift for you. I won't be needing it.
And clearly you didn't get to the end because, again, neither of you understands what Moby Dick is about.
The petition she signed was to put a hot tub in the cafeteria. And Doug Hilton said...
Some people need different kinds of convincing than others.
You mean scamming?
Jealous much?
More like concerned. Why does JD want this?
Thinking more along the lines of slitting Heather Duke's wrists open, making it look like a suicide.
Okay, now you're falling into a pattern.
Substances, prescription drugs.
If these two were any more dense, they'd collapse into a neutron star.
Jesus. Yeah, I've got a meaningfully marked up Moby Dick. What else does a suicide need, huh?
You two are being really, really loud. Seriously, nobody in the house heard this. It was a dream, right? Nope.
Heather Duke underlined a lot of things in this copy of Moby Dick. But I believe the word...
What the fuck?
Let's get weird, buddy. Let's get weird.
To understanding Heather's pain.
This is Dream, right? If this isn't a dream, this movie is taking a sharp left turn.
She's rubbing noses with Jesus.
Definitely a dream, or if not, we've taken a... The genres are getting mixed up here.
My afterlife is so boring. If I have to sing Kumbaya one more time,
what are you doing here?
Don't imply you went to heaven.
Dear Diary, last entry.
Ah, crap.
One can stop JD. Not the FBI, the CIA, or the PTA.
Not the PTA? It's the trick where it's actually tied to her back, right?
I loved you.
No, you didn't.
And get you back with my amazing petition.
Why the petition, though? I don't get that part.
We students of Westerberg High will die. Today.
Is that a mass
Burning
suicide
bodies?
note?
It's not very subtle, but neither's blowing up a whole school now, is it?
Oh my God. He's getting off on this, and I move.
I mean, it's gonna be a Woodstock for the 80s.
Well, better than Woodstock in the 90s, because that was a catastrophe.
Veronica,
Notice that, huh?
I should have let you take that job at the mall. It was just that I was afraid of you coming home late at night, and
That's the first thing that comes into your mind when you see your kid hanging like that? I'm kind of wondering, has he done this before in other schools?
Whether to kill yourself or not is one of the most important decisions a teenager can make.
Get a job.
Who let this person near kids? Also, how much dynamite did you bring in that little bag that you think it's going to blow up the whole school? Or did you already plant it everywhere? Okay, yeah, he's planting dynamite all over the school, and is he assuming that it's going to burn the school down? Seriously, that back there, if you saw that and you had like a Manchurian Candidate activation sequence in your head as soon as the colors and font popped up, you got to get your prostate checked.
Rodney, what's underneath the gym?
The boiler room.
Did you have to say that so creepily?
I knew that.
You also want to back away so he can't actually reach the gun. Ow! That's a big boy. Seriously, the cops in this town suck. Like, they could have figured these things out. Episode of CSI would have been about 5 minutes long, let's put it that way. I doubt it's going to be 1:45, but you're already a serial killer. Now you're just... You want to take the detonator off of the thing? Seriously, detonator out of the pack.
Fuck you!
Oh, God. Okay.
Only place different social types can genuinely get along with each other is in heaven.
Kid, you are 10 flavors of stupid. You want to get everybody out of there just in case that's only, you know, momentary? I don't think she looked this bad when she came back from the Upside Down.
Color me impressed.
Power
I didn't think you had.
Why aren't you dead? No, don't. Stop. Might want to stand a little further back than that, because, oh, shit.
There's a new sheriff in town. You weren't doing anything that night. Maybe we could rent some new releases. Pop some popcorn.
I'd like that.
Aww. This movie was actually kind of touching in a lot of ways. That's a good ending. Alright, let's talk about that. They said dark. They were not kidding. That was dark. But in a really good way. Like, it was satirical. It actually had something to say. It managed to actually have you know, some actual emotional moments with Martha and, you know, her whole little subplot, which fed into the ending, which I think was perfect. I mean, that's the best ending that you're gonna get in a movie like this. I don't know, my wife saw this movie years ago, and I know she wrote a paper on it, which I'm interested to read if she still has it around somewhere. But I'm very, very happy with this movie. It was just campy enough, and it was just serious enough, and the comedy was good. Like, everything just kind of like hit just right. It was beautiful. So, Heathers. Like I said, this month I'm trying to do some school horrors because school's starting again. They're not all going to be, you know, school based. Like I said, I'm going to be doing Maxine. That came out, and I think Longlegs might be out on video on demand pretty soon, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.